Hello guys, welcome back. Back to the objectives for the champion. We have 3 legendary gems to level 35, already done that off screen. And crafting a flawless royal gem. Now I would like to reach Greater Rift level 40 solo. I've already done some Greater Rifts at level 39 and they went really well. We still have Greater Rift keystones. And I also got a drop from a Greater Rift, the Raylina's Shadow Hook, which I do think it's a must for my build. Every point of maximum essence increases your damage by 0.5%. Anyway, and Bone Spikes generates 5 additional essence for each enemy hit, which is really great because Bone Spikes generate now 29 essence when I use it to regenerate essence to spawn more Shadow Mages. It's pretty cool. I like it. It goes really well. So let's go for the level 40 Rift and try and clear it. So this is equivalent to Torment 9 and the maximum level is 42. You know what? I'll actually go for level 42 to push the level upwards a bit. And maybe also empower it. Why not? We do have some extra money. So let's push for clearing this real quick. The great thing about Greater Rifts is that you don't have to pick up any loot. There are no armor, weapon racks, anything like that. All the drops, everything drops from the final boss, the Rift Guardian himself. And it's great because it gives you a feeling of speed. Speed run, speed clearing, and not missing anything out. And of course the level, the speed of clearing, the clear speed of rifts really depends on the template you are getting. These are of course random, and if you get something like this with a lot of corridors, you are wasting on your cooldowns, you are wasting a lot of time running around, maybe you get to a dead end and you have to backtrack your steps. So it's better if you get a template where there's an open field, something akin to, let's say, the Fields of Misery in Act 1, or the template I had in a previous video. I think it was called Best Rift template, where you just have that graveyard full of undead mobs, and you could clear it just by staying on level 1. And everything, all the mobs and elites are in one place. I think this was the best. Of course, undead mobs have a lot of hit points and they also hit very hard. So it really depends also on your gear, if you can just pull everything and just kill everything, one-shot everything there. But for a speedrun, I think that template with the graveyard is the best to do a speedrun. I've also seen some others, as I said, something like the Fields of Misery in Act 1, something like a new zone but also an open field, something with snow. But this with corridors, like the Halls of Agony in Act 1, this one, or like the fortresses in Act 3. You can potentially waste a lot of time if you don't have anything to speed your character up, so that you can run back if you reach dead end. Just take the wrong turn, you know. Okay, this is potentially better than the level 1. So if Greater Rift difficulty 40 is Torment 9, we're now like at 9 and a quarter. I'm not sure which one is Torment 10. If it's GR level 45 Torment 10 or something higher, maybe GR 50. We'll have to see. I'm pretty happy with the gear I have right now. What I'm missing is, as I mentioned in a previous video, Digestive Scythe, excuse me. Because then I will get a nice set bonus, which is great for my build. And that's the thing with Diablo and like Path of Exile as well. Everything is random. The items drop randomly and they can drop from anywhere, really. And what can help you is gambling blood shards at Kadala for certain items and also upgrading rare items. But upgrading rare items requires a lot of materials from all different rarities, while gambling blood shards at Kadala, I mean 75 blood shards for a weapon is very expensive. I wouldn't recommend gambling for jewelry at Kadala either. That's 100 blood shards. Your best bet for farming gear is doing rifts, so greater rifts as much as possible. Highest possible level where you're not dying and you're able to clear it within the timer. And if you're playing a seasonal character just like I did, you can get the 6-piece set items guaranteed. You just have to do the chapter objectives, chapters 2 to 4, and of course you have to do chapter 1 to qualify for the subsequent chapters. But that's about it really. Beats farming for an entire set and wasting a lot of time for it. However, don't forget that in the season you can only get the set items by completing the chapter objectives for the first character you're doing this on. So if you want to level up a second character, make sure you first get your set items on the character you actually want them. Let's say the season I start, I don't know, it's nothing else, let's say Witch Doctor. I won't get the set items for the Witch Doctor as well, because I've already done the objectives on the Necromancer itself. Okay guys, 3 out of 10 objectives complete. Reach Greater Rift level 40 solo. Okay, that's great. Paragon points, I haven't discussed this yet. Your main priority is movement speed in core, critical hit damage in offense, armor in defense, and area damage in utility. And then your second priorities are resource cost reduction in utility, life percent in defense, in offense critical hit chance, and in core your maximum essence as a Necromancer, of course. So let's upgrade some items, some gems, excuse me. And because we've empowered it, I was hoping to have a better upgrade chance, to be honest, but hey, yeah, so that's great. Kind of a wasted 10 million gold if you ask me, but hey, this is the game. And you can see the upgrade chances here. 60% is not a lot. Anyway. So just for the fun of it, let's see, 6 minutes and 40 seconds, you see guys? And the objective here, the first one actually, is finish a level 70 Nephilim Rift on Torment 10 difficulty within 6 minutes. So that's kind of silly of them because, okay, Nephilim Rifts you can just reset if you don't get a good template to finish it within 6 minutes. This template you've seen, because of the corridors, I did it in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Just because I can't gather enough mobs and I'm just running through corridors. Let's just do a second Nephilim Rift. So now we can go up to level 44. So let's try and do that real quick. We should be able to do it within the timer, no problem. And see which level it unlocks afterwards. Which great rarity level it unlocks, I mean. And you know, I used to spam the devour button just like this, just pushing the button on my keyboard all the time. But if you just keep it pressed, it actually works to harvest the corpses around you. It doesn't work to just, you know, stick your finger on it and never lift it from the button. But when you're in a fight, if you just press, keep the devour key pressed on your keyboard, it should automatically harvest the corpses around you. So that saves you a bit of effort. So if you see when I'm using bone spikes, because I have the Relina's shadow hook thing on the Kanai's cube, I get more essence per bone spike, and this is great if I don't, if the land of that is on cooldown, yada yada yada, I can get more essence quicker by using bone spikes because I am using this attack as a primary attack. So this is 44, we should be able to clear it within the timer, of course. Trying to do it faster than that, but it really depends on the template you get for the rift. This is not a great one either. These ones where you're running around corridors, they're not great. They're not the best for speedruns, let's just say that. And if you just run ahead to get some more mobs, you never know which leads you get, how hard they hit, and it's also hard to run back. Leads are usually big and you don't have room to run back. And yeah, I don't use Blood Rush, I think it's called, the one where I can teleport myself, just because, as you see, I'm using command skeletons. Land of the Dead and Simulacrum are a must for skeletal mages, and of course Devour to get essence. Essence is key here, so I can't lose any of these skills, just so I can use Blood Rush or whatever else. So I think this template is a bit better, for example, because you can just, you see it's wider and you have more room to run ahead. It also depends on which mobs you are getting, which types of mobs, how hard they hit, how fast or slow they die. Now I can't run away from here. So I am kind of missing the Blood Rush. Yeah, so I had nowhere to run because I was walled in, and these mobs are also pretty big. And I'm not sure, I think they are shielding or something because they don't take any damage. Knockback, plagued minion. Okay, and we either have a lot of hit points or no, so this is not a good combination. This is not a good combination. We are plagued and wallers, and we also have a lot of hit points. So let me just run away here. I also had my skills on cooldown. So yeah, a while back in one of my videos I just changed the difficulty to Torment 10 and I was one-shotted, of course. You just need to put in the time to get some better gear, level up your legendary gems, get the set items you want for your playstyle, for the kind of skills you are using. And it gradually goes better, of course. You're using the points from the Paragon levels, once you gain them. And then it's quite easy. But of course, you don't have to put that much time in because it's Diablo. It's not, I don't know, World of Warcraft or anything like that. And all drops are pretty much random. It depends on your luck a bit as well. But as long as you have fun playing the game, just as I am, then you know, time will just fly by. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're just playing these games because they're fun, right? If we don't find them fun, we don't play them. I see a lot of people seeing games nowadays like they're a job or something like that, and I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, for example, and yeah, I've seen a lot of people just playing it like it was their job, their full-time job, and it's a bit sad because you're not getting paid to do this. You're not making any new friends by playing this game alone in your room, anything like that. So if it's not fun for you, then no. You should just play another game.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
I ran out of space for the blood shards, and this is why I ran back. Now this is done. Let's get the remaining blood shards. And just out of curiosity, let's see which Greater Rift difficulty we are unlocking now. By completing Rift level 44. 6 minutes 23, you see, it's not the best. Let's see now. Level 46. Okay, and level 45 is the Torment 10 Greater Rift. So in the next video, I'll switch difficulty to Torment 10. Because I'm on Torment 9 now. And just do some Nephilim Rifts out of curiosity and see how it goes. I don't suppose I can clear a Nephilim Rift and Torment 10 unless I get a good template for it. But we'll see. We'll see in the next video. So, see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.